To what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. We stand for the national anthem of France. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy like Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's tidy. Cross goes in there. And that's the keeper's ball. Clears it away. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. Pavard. Upamecano goes on a run down the left wing. Ryerson. Cuts out the pass. Konate. Saliba making good progress on the right-hand side. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And now it's Upamecano. And it's Koundé. Pavard. Hernandez. Delivered with swing. Cleared away. Koundé with the short one. Konate. Over to the left. Koundé. Now what about this cross? Gets good distance on it. Can he latch on to this? Hernandez. Konate. Saliba.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Pavard. And it's Koundé. Digne. Digne played out to the left flank. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Østigard. Østigard shifted upfield. Upamecano. Hernandez. Saliba. Digne. Saliba. Moved on forwards. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Konate. First quarter of an hour gone. Norway yet to have an attempt on goal. France can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And it's Digne. Hernandez. Konate. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. Koundé. Knocks it out wide. Upamecano, and that's aimed into the middle. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Long ball looking to counter. Upamecano. France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Pavard.
If they're happy keeping possession, fair enough, Peter, but it isn't going to help them pose much of a threat by keeping it there.
Driven forward.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Hernandez. And it's Digne. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. Saliba, now here's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Hernandez, and the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Hernandez usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Saliba. Pavard. Hernandez. Konate. Saliba. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Konate cuts it out. Saliba. Saliba hurtling down that right flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's a good shot at goal! That's going to go a long way. Cleared without complication. What a throw in. Aim forwards. Samba gets it away. Kunde, Klaus, Kunde, spread out to the left, back in, Klaus! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Upamecano. Konate. Upamecano. Decent progress down the left. Samba. Pavard. Konate, Samba. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Digne in acres of space out wide. Clears it away. And it's Digne. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off. That is lovely. Østigard. That's very neat. He's shooting! Up he goes! No, he's got that completely wrong. Proves too strong. Lofted upfield. Lobbed in behind. Saliba getting this one clear. Oh, great header! Goal, Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Yeah, diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
Norway have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Saliba, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Pavard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hernandez, delicate ball, and it needs to be. It is a corner. Ustigard getting this one clear. Ball is over the line. Klaus. Klaus! He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Really well cleared and claimed it back swiftly. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. He's found the close! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Koundé plays it short. Oh, such a clever touch. And that has been clubbed away. It's Hernandez. A chance to play it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Played out wide. Hernandez. Played right into his path. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, this looks sharp. Well read, nice interception. Samba. Samba. Looks to the other side. Saliba, now he's off and running. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Digne played out towards the right wing. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. Konate. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Out to the left it goes. Showing good feet. Drilled in low. Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Østigard aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There are a few waiting for it. And can he finish it? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Konate. That's really well manoeuvred. Digne done delicately. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. And the shot! Terrific save by Manuel. Upamecano gets it away. And it's played forward. Upamecano. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Østigard. Østigard, nicely aimed pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Norway having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Norway definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Great work on the overlap. He is just caressing the ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Samba. Upamecano. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Pavard, aim forwards. And it's Hernandez. Konate. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Quick ball upfield. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Digne. Out to the right. Oh, easy pickings there. Samba. Pavard. Saliba. Hernandez. Digne. Hernandez. Goes for a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Pass has gone astray. Pavard, gently done. Digne. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And the keeper has it. Upamecano. Pavard. Upamecano. And it's Hernandez. Digne. Hernandez. He's being a shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Saliba. And that was very necessary. Saliba. And that has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hernandez. And it's Koundé. Pavard. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Could move up a gear here. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Saliba. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Pavard. Konate. Digne. Hernandez. Hernandez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he deliver? That's a throw.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Østigard is onto it in a flash. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Saliba tries making a foray down the right. Saliba chips it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intent...
Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Spread out to the left. Tries a deft little ball. Mignon claims it, and the danger passes. Big chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Clears it away. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Aim forwards. Digne is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Dembele. Thinks one through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Upamecano. Pavard, moved on forwards. Saliba. He's got space in the area! And he's straight offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hernandez, Saliba. Nice physical challenge. Ryerson. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Hernandez. Pavard, gently done. And it's Digne. Saliba picks it up now. Saliba, played into the middle, and the keeper beats it away.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Out towards the flank. Digne wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Koundé. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Oh, that's neat. Camavinga. And a chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Time for a change in personnel. And that's been won straight back. And it's played forward.
Norway.
That could spell trouble. Kamavinga. Barcola. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good spread. Pavard gets across to intercept that. Saliba forwards and with intent. That's an imaginative pass. It's Dembele! Time to oh, there could be chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
France making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's hoisted clear. Østigard. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. That's an excellent interception.
Norway surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Barcola, now he's off and running. Ryerson, great defending, strong and determined. And it's Hernandez. Saliba.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Digne tries a shot! So close to drawing level.
Digne, well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Oh, it's come loose. Cuts out the pass. He's Dembele! And that could come back to haunt them. And he's there to clear it. Pavard. Now it's Barcola. Barcola! And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Norway close now to seeing this one through to the end. Pavard. That's really well manoeuvred. Good play on the left-hand side here.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Pavard. Saliba.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch. France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Pavard. And it's Hernandez. Calmly anticipates.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Hernandez. Iñigo probing pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's been taken short. Deftly away. Chouameni. And here's Barcola. Lovely bit of skill. Chouameni. And it's Digne. Played out wide. Danger averted for now. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
Jagana, Ayada, Gunana, Yelana,
perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Norway braced for their anthem. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The way. Saliba. Konate. Upamecano. Pavard. Hernandez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Konate. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Hernandez. There's an early warning shot across the bow.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's hoisted clear. Delivered across. That is a brilliant interception. Pavard. Hernandez. Saliba. Klaus. He's in plenty of space here. Keeper's dealt with that. Pavard. Upamecano. Upamecano going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's in a great position here. And there's green grass ahead of him. So much time and space here. And that was very necessary. Throw in. Out to the right. Saliba. Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the keeper has it. Ryerson. Østigard. Koundé. Digne. Konate. And it's Digne. Hernandez. Played out to the right. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Koundé plays it short. Digne, there's the delivery. Pavard. Koundé. Oh, shooting chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Lobbed in behind. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Muscular approach does pay off here. Saliba shifted upfield. Pavard. France are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Hernandez. Konate. Saliba. Pavard. Hernandez. And it's Koundé. Gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Samba. France have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Lovely bit of skill. Great chance! Goal! France! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Saliba, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Konate. Digne. Foot in. And it's gone back to the keeper. Pavard. France are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. He is through here. Moved on forwards. Koundé goes on a charge down the left. And it's played forward. Close! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Digne have it back and can go again. Klaus. And the finish!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Upamecano, aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Samba gets it away. Konate. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Pavard. Hernandez, gently done. Moved on forwards. Pavard does really well to win the ball there. Hernandez. Saliba. Digne. Saliba. Hernandez. Saliba. Saliba. Might be danger here. Ryerson. Oh, good spread. Østigard. Hernandez wins the duel this time. And the counter-attack is on for France. Koundé shifted upfield. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pavard, aim forwards.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Upamecano. And it's Koundé. He's through here. Cleared without complication. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's there to clear it. Hernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's played into the area. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's really well manoeuvred. Østigard. And they've got rid. And he's surging through. Played out to the right. That's not going to find its target. Digne. Saliba. Klaus. Hit into the middle. And he's got his range wrong there. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Klaus. Konate. And he cuts out the supply. Over to the left. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? Upamecano gets it clear. France are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Klaus. Hernandez. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's played forward. Hernandez. And it's Koundé. Konate cuts it out.